WhatsApp chat turned into trouble. 22 crore tax notice and the game flipped. Just imagine. One morning, you casually open WhatsApp on your phone, like every day. A few old groups, some forwarded messages, some family photos. But one old chat, one unknown photo, and one misunderstanding turn into the biggest storm of your life. And suddenly, the income tax department sends you a notice of 22 crore. Yes, you heard that right. A 22 crore tax notice based only on a WhatsApp chat. Sounds like a dark thriller, doesn't it? But this is the real story of an ordinary man from Delhi, Mr. Kumar. This is the story of a man who is neither a billionaire nor connected to any big business empire. Just a regular person running his household on a monthly salary. But one day, there was a knock on his door. And standing outside were officials from the income tax department, holding a thick file that said, "You are accused of an unexplained investment of 22 crore. Mr. Kumar's world stopped for a moment. He said, 22 crore? I don't even have 22 lakh. But this story wasn't that simple. The real twist began from a WhatsApp chat. It all started when the income tax department raided a real estate company in Delhi. Such raids usually happen when there's suspicion of a money trail or large cash transaction. During the raid, the officers seized the mobile phone of one of the company's key people, Praveen Jain. Inside that phone, they found some photos and WhatsApp chats. At first glance, the chats looked normal, but they contained photos of envelopes, each with a person's name written on it. And that's where the story flipped. Among those names on the envelopes was one Kumar. The income tax department assumed that this Kumar was the Sam Mr. Kumar living in Delhi. Without any solid documents or evidence of transaction, they concluded that this person had invested 22 crore in that real estate company. And just like in a movie where someone is arrested without proof, Mr. Kumar too was declared guilty, all because of one digital chat. The income tax department filed a case against Mr. Kumar under sections 153C and 69. It was alleged that he had made an unexplained investment of 22 crore and held 23 lakh as unexplained money. But the most shocking part was that the entire case was based on a kind of reverse calculation. Meaning they first looked at the supposed interest amount and then calculated backward, assuming that if so much interest was earned, the principal must have been 22 crore. But the real question was, where did this interest come from? Who paid it? To which account? Any document? Any agreement? The answer: none. When the notice reached Mr. Kumar, he was stunned. He immediately responded, "There is no evidence against me. I have no connection with Praveen Jain or his company. I have neither made any investment nor given any money." He also stated that the WhatsApp chat shown by the department was obtained from a third person's phone. It contained neither his name, nor his photo, nor his signature. So how could it be legally justified to assume that he was the Sam Kumar? But as often happens in the system, first accuse, then listen. The department ignored his reply. The assessing officer, 𝐼, dismissed his objections and passed the tax order. Mr. Kumar did not give up and appealed before the CIT appeals. But again, the result was the same. The appeal was rejected. Even after losing twice, he didn't lose hope and finally approached the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal, ITAT, Delhi bench. And this is where the real twist began. The ITAT examined the case in detail. The judges asked tough questions. Is Mr. Kumar's name mentioned in any document? The answer: no. Is his full name written on any envelope? No. Is there any proof of bank transaction, check, or cash transfer? No. Then the judge asked, "So how did you conclude that this is the Sam Kumar?" The department replied, "We have a suspicion." And that was when the ITAT made a historic remark that changed the entire course of the case. Suspicion is not evidence. This single line not only changed Mr. Kumar's life, but also set an example for taxpayers across the country that a WhatsApp chat or assumption can never be treated as legal proof. The ITAT clearly stated that no one can be accused based solely on another person's mobile data or WhatsApp chat. Digital data is not valid evidence unless it is independently verified. Chats can easily be edited, forwarded, or manipulated. Therefore, unless there is a signed document, a bank entry, or physical evidence, such material cannot be relied upon legally. In this case, there was no bank agreement, no cash receipt, and no company record, only a few unclear photos and a chat screenshot. The evidence was so weak that the tribunal remarked, "This looks more like a story than a fact." Even the person from whose phone the chat was recovered, Praveen Jain, never mentioned Mr. Kumar's name in his statement. He never claimed to have given or received 22 crore from anyone named Kumar. That single fact shattered the department's entire case. In its judgment, the ITAT referred to several Supreme Court precedents, emphasizing that action against any individual can be taken only when incriminating material is found during a search or raid. Mere assumptions or rumors cannot turn a citizen into an economic offender. Doing so would violate the rule of law enshrined in the Indian Constitution. The Delhi ITAT further observed that the so-called interest sheet shown by the department was unsigned and unverified, not even bearing an ink mark or signature. In a sense, the entire case was based on an Excel sheet and a WhatsApp chat, as if someone had simply forwarded a screenshot and declared, "Here's the proof." The tribunal concluded with a powerful statement: income tax law is evidence-based, not imagination-based. And that one line became the soul of the entire case. Finally, the ITAT dismissed the entire case, declaring the 22 crore tax demand null and void. The tribunal called the department's entire action a story without evidence, a tale with neither head nor tail. For Mr. Kumar, this judgment was not just a legal victory, it was a victory of justice. When the verdict was announced, he reportedly broke down outside the court, saying, "I never imagined that a simple WhatsApp chat could destroy someone's life." This case also left a major lesson for India's digital and legal systems. In today's world, where everything is digital, chats, emails, screenshots, it's crucial that such materials are authenticated before being treated as evidence. Any chat, unless supported by electronic signatures or forensic verification, is merely informal information, not legal evidence. The law clearly states every accused has the right to be proven guilty only with valid proof. But in reality, departments often, under pressure of numbers or deadlines, make accusations without complete investigation. Cases like this become a source of fear for ordinary citizens. Mr. Kumar's story also proved that while the judicial process may be slow, it ultimately delivers justice. The ITAT's decision in this case will now serve as a precedent for future cases, ensuring that no officer can act merely on a WhatsApp chat or an incomplete file again.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.